Alright guys, so the first round of the qualifying round, um how I'm gonna do that is simple. This is the layout of the track for the qualifying. Pretty much you just drift, 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 and then you drift here, you drift here, you drift here, you drift here, you drift here. Oops, my bad. Drift here, so it's kinda like it's like a mini figure eight. So yeah, it's a mini figure eight, and then right here's the finish line between here. And then the point system for that, how the point system for that is you'll be able to get a whopping 32 points for regular, and then 50 points if you hit the clipping zones. And what I mean by the clipping zone is here's gonna be zone 1 right here at the start of this concrete line right here. Concrete line to this line. I'm pretty sure that lines up. Whatever. But, yeah. And then the clipping point, the clipping zone is pretty much right here. This entire thing is going to be worth 5 points. This entire thing. Now the qualifying round, I'm going to be kind of lenient. I'm gonna be kind of lenient on it, and because I understand, that if you were, because I understand that like it's virtually somewhat hard to do a regular drift, and you will hit the clipping point. So I'll be lenient and get rid of the regular drifting point here. So I'll just count that as a drift. I'll just count the zone 1 as a clipping drift. I'll count zone 1 as a clipping drift, so you'll get 37.5 points. And then zone 2, right here, regular drift is 2.5 points. Wall tap is 5 points. And the zones end right here. Zone 1 ends here, where the yellow line is, right here. And then the start of zone 2 is the same boundary, the yellow line. And then you wall tap, and then the end of zone 2 will be this right here, this concrete line. The concrete lines. And zone 3 will also begin at the concrete lines. Now for zone 3, this entire thing will be a clipping point, the entire parking spaces. And then the end of zone 3 will be this concrete line here. Same with this side. And then start of zone 4, 4, will be the start of this concrete line. And it'll end at this concrete line right here, which is of course 5 points to 2.5 points. And then this is going to be zone 3. Zone 3 will start around here. This white line, where this concrete line is. And where that concrete line is, that's the start of zone 3. Now, and then if you hit this clipping point right here, it's going to be 10 points. But I'll also add a bonus, a bonus 5 points if you were to clip, if you were to clip this part right here, this little corner right here. If you clip that, that's a bonus 5 points. Even for both the regular drifting and the clip drifting, and if you hit the clipping points. And then the end of zone 5, my bad, I'm looking down on my paper because I wrote everything down on my paper. Zone 5 will be this thing right here. This area, this little area right here. like right in the middle, right here. Right here, this little spot right here. And then, oh no, my bad. Zone 5 is this entire thing, my bad. So zone 5 is this entire turn right here. And then you get another bonus 5 points for doing the wall tap. And then the last zone will be in here, which is of course 2.5 points, and then 5 points for running over whatever you want to call it. This spot right here, this flower bed right here, you can hit the concrete, but you can't touch the grass. You touch the grass, that's a minus 5 points. And yeah, and then the finish line will come right here, which is a 10-point bonus. So in total, you guys should have about 60 points for clipping, and then 37, 39, 45, 42.5 points. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, 47.5, and then 65 for, yeah, 47.5 points for the regular drifting. Yeah, 47.5 if I'm correct, and then 65 for the clipping drift. So yeah, that's pretty much for the qualifying round. So yeah, that's pretty much it for just the qualify run. So for round 2, for round 1 I mean, which is kind of like the semifinals, what you're gonna do is this is the inside 8, where you're gonna start in the middle right here, and this is gonna be zone 1. Zone 1 is gonna be here. Zone 2 is gonna be here. There is a zone 3, but that's if you do a wall tap. That'll be a bonus 5 points. Zone 4 is gonna be here. Then zone 5 is gonna be here. Yeah, then zone 6. Oops, my bad, I was looking at the paper. Don't do that in the real drift. Zone 6 will be here. This entire thing. And then I won't count over here because it's just the manji part. So yeah. Then zone 7 will be here, this entire thing. And then, oops. Then zone 8 is here. Zone 9 is here. And zone 10. So it's pretty much a pretty good thing right here. And then the ending I really don't care about. So yeah, for the qualifying for round 1, so for the regular people will be a whopping 50 points, because zone 6, oops, hang on, because zone 6, if I reverse first, because zone 6, this entire turn will be 30 points for both the regular and the clipping drift. And then, yeah, and then for a bonus, 5-point bonus for the wall tap. And you have to show proof that you guys, oh, and by the way, you guys have to show video proof as well. Nah, I'm just joking. I don't know what is a wall tap and what is not. So yeah. And then yeah, that's pretty much it for round 1. Okay, so for the last round, the final round, which is of course the do or die round, This is in a pretty much like a do or die round where you come here, come here, come here, you drift. Yeah, I just pretty much show what it's gonna look like. Sorry for the not so good drifting, but you know, it's whatever. Come here, come here, come here. Sorry, I'm kind of focused right now. Make a giant drift. Come here. Turn drift with here, then you pretty much do Ebisu after that. It's pretty much like where I got some inspiration, both on Ebisu and the Inside 8 and whatnot. And then right here is the finish line. So the starting point will be all the way back here. All the way back here. And then, hang on, let me go into drone mode. All the way back here. Oh, that's the wrong way I want to go. Come here, drift here, and then you drift here, drift here, drift here, and then you pretty much drift here, and then try to wall tap if you want to, and then a long drift all the way over here, and then you pretty much just do Ebisu from there. So, and then come here, following my tire marks, come here, and there you go. That's the track. Now the final round is pretty much, like I said, a do or die round, meaning you get about 100 points to when you cross the finish line, and there's no clipping points, nothing like that. It's just a straight up 100 points for crossing the finish line. And it goes both ways, and how it is that it's a two-man run, a lead and a chase. Yeah, a lead and a chase car. So how that's gonna work is everybody's of course gonna get 100 points, but for, let's say, if you were to spin out, that's minus. The last round is gonna be a hefty point deduction. So the last round will be, like, let's say if the lead car spins out or the chase spins out, that's a total of 20 point. That's a 20 point deduction. And if you bump into and if the chase car bumps into the lead car and causes the lead car to spin out, that's a 40 point deduction. That's a 40 point deduction right there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The only things that I'm really going to be judging on is if you enter the clips and if you and how you and the spin outs and whatnot. I mean, because everybody has their own style of drifting, so I don't mind whatever style you guys got. I'm not judging you guys based on your style. I'm judging you based on, you know, I'm not judging you based on your style. It's more of a skill thing. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. This is my first ever event that I'm holding for Forza Horizon 3. So I don't expect a a really huge turnout. I expect like a few people to come in, and really want to shred, and compete for 220,000 credits. I know it's not a lot, but it's all I can give out for now, cause I'm broke. But yeah, like I said, like this is my first ever drift event, so I'm not the best event holder, because this is like my first ever event, and I don't expect a big turnout. But if there's a big turnout, then that's awesome, and I also let some people know about it too if they want to join and whatnot. And let's hopefully they come along with the rest of the people. That oh, and the post will be in the High Boost Racing Club, for if you're ever wondering. And if you do follow them, you know, you can hit me up and ask for more information about it, because I feel like this video didn't really explain much. But yeah, that's pretty much it. To kind of do a recap, there's gonna be 3 rounds. I call the first round just like a qualifying run and whatnot. Get a feel for everybody's skill and whatnot. Round one will be round two is gonna be a little bit of a harder one, and then round three is like a do or die moment where you try to get that 100 points without trying to mess up and whatnot. And but throughout the days that to come to the event, that lead up to the event, I will be making some minor changes, so be on the lookout for that. I will be making some minor changes to the event, so I hope that you guys are okay with that. And I will also be doing a drivers meeting before the event even starts. Before the event starts, I will hold a meeting, and then I'll let everybody do 2 practice laps, or maybe even 3. If you really need the 3, then we'll do a vote on 2 or 3 laps. And if you guys vote for the 3 laps, then you know you guys can go ahead. What else? What else? Oh, and then the practice laps, you can use those 3 practice laps. 3 practice laps per track. So so pretty much I'm gonna have a practice round where you do 3 laps of each of the track. Keep in mind that this will also be an organized event as well. So I would appreciate it if you guys, you know, wait on the sides over here. Wait on the like some cars wait here, some cars wait here, like half go here, half go the other side. So that way it gives the entrance area, it gives room for people to come in and whatnot when the actual tournament starts. But I don't really care about the practice rounds, because it's just a practice round. So that way everybody can get a feel for the track. But so yeah, that's pretty much it on the event. I hope that you guys get to see this. I will also try to stream this on Twitch as well, but on my Xbox. So this will be live on Friday, April 20th, when I come home from work, which is at 2:30. So it's gonna be around 7 o'clock. I'll do the post at around 7:15, so that way I could shower and do whatever. And if there's a small turnout, then it'll be a 1-day event. But if there's like a big turnout, then it'll be a 2-day event. And I'm hoping for that 2-day event because, like I said, this is my first ever event, and I kind of wanted, and I kind of liked how yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all on Friday. Send me